We are back at Natural Stone Outlets. On this video, we are going to talk to you about the finishings, the possible finishings for beige marble from Turkey. There are many beige marbles. We're not going to specify which one we are discussing here, but essentially this represents quite well a beige marble from Turkey, which is kind of beige, strong beige, well defined. So we are going to discuss the possible finishings for this stone. So let's get started. So on the top we have the brushed finishing. Essentially you brush the stone and it takes away a bit of the color, so it becomes a pale beige. Has a certain anti-slippery capacity. It's good for interior flooring. This one is the honed finishing. You just hone the surface and it gets a bit pale again. It's a bit like the brushed finishing. So it takes away lots of the color of the stone, but yeah, it's a good choice for interior flooring. This one is the polished finishing. You can see it shows shine and highlights the color of the stone and the elements. So you can see the calcite, you can see the dark and the light. This is great for interior flooring or just also wall coverings. So those would be, ideal choices for flooring. Down here we have finishings for with this anti-slippery capacity. So this one is the bush hammered brushed. So essentially you bush hammered and then brush the stone. So you get this kind of strong, corrugated, soft, look surface. Good for exterior flooring. This one is sun-blasted and brushed. So you sun-blast and then you brush the stone. So you still get the beige color. You can see some color tone variation, not too much. But it's good for interior flooring or exterior flooring. Good anti-slippery capacity. Finally, we have the tumbled. The tumbled for the large panels, doesn't do much of the tumbled, So what you see is, doesn't change much of the stone. It's almost like a honed surface with some dots here and there. And the edges are a bit, broken, but not too much because it's a hard stone. So that's the tumbled finishing, good for interior flooring or decoration. And finally, we go into the bottom where we see three finishings that have the most anti-slippery capacity. This one is the bush hammered. So you bush hammer the stone, becomes a bit pale, almost white, but quite anti-slippery. Good choice for exterior flooring. This one in the middle is a sun-blasted finishing. So you sun-blast the stone and what you get is just a plain surface, all white. Basically you lose all the beige marble. What you get is just this kind of surface. So good for exterior flooring. And finally you have the sawn cut. So you sawn cut the block and this is what you get. You can even see the blade marks here. And this is pretty much raw stone. So you lose the elements of the stone, you cannot see them. And also the color becomes a bit white. You can just hardly see the stone. So that's it. So this would be our recommended finishings. This shows a bit the potential of beige marble, Turkish beige marble. You have the soft types, you have the interior finishings, exterior finishings. So it's quite versatile actually. Turkish marble, there are lots of different types of beige marble in Turkey. Essentially you get the same kind of finishings with most of them. So that was it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to check our blog and I'll see you on the next video.